Big breaking news coming in with regards to the investigations in the Enforcement Directorate's case against Satyendra Jain. Remember, Satyendra Jain, the former minister in the AAP government in Delhi, had been arrested for alleged money laundering, and two more of his alleged associates have now been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in the same case. Satyendra Jain was arrested by the ED under the provisions of the PMLA on the 31st of May, and as the investigations have now continued into that matter over alleged money laundering to the tune of rupees 4 crores and more, two more alleged associates of Mr. Jain have been taken in by the Enforcement Directorate, Ankush Jain as well as Vaibhav Jain. Let me go across to Bhavtosh for more on this. Bhavtosh, what can you tell us about the latest set of arrests in this matter?
Siddharth, there were raids and searches that were carried out by the Enforcement Directorate, and which in fact led to recovery of cash as well as gold. And these individuals were also questioned by the Enforcement Directorate over a period of time. Remember, there was also transaction through various shell companies, and these two individuals were in fact directors of these shell companies. Satyendra Jain, in fact, both as a minister and even in his previous avatar as a private individual, as a businessman, had purchased land worth at least 23 crore rupees on the outskirts of Delhi, and he had made entry operators purchase these land. And on these charges, first Satyendra Jain was arrested, and now two important aides of Satyendra Jain have now been formally arrested. They are Ankush Jain and Vaibhav Jain. They were in fact called for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate, and their questioning did not, in fact, their answers were not satisfactory. In fact, because of their answers not being satisfactory, they have now been formally arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. Big development in Satyendra Jain money laundering case.
Right, we'll come back to Bhavtosh in just a short while, but two arrests made in the case relating to Mr. Satyendra Jain over allegations of money laundering. Remember that he's been in ED custody since May, and two more of his aides, Vaibhav Jain and Ankush Jain, have now been apprehended.